Hello, I thought I'd make a quick vlog and I'll just tell you about my day. It started off with I have a toothache, so I'll give you a little background. I had a toothache. I went to the dentist. It was infected, so she prescribed antibiotics and ibuprofen. And so uh, I woke up this morning around 5 o'clock in the morning. I ate breakfast, which was just a grilled chicken, just a plain grilled chicken breast. That's it, nothing else. I'm sorry, it has spices on it, but that's it. Because I ran out of groceries last week, and so now everything's plain. All the meat I have left in the freezer is plain. Anyway, so then I took my antibiotics and my ibuprofen, and it's not supposed to put me to sleep, but I fell right to sleep. And then I woke up, and I'm like, a couple hours later, I woke up, and wow, I couldn't believe that I felt like I just couldn't believe that I fell asleep for that long. Anyway, so then I got to go see my friend who I haven't seen in a long, long time. And we went to Dunkin' Donuts and hung out there. Not the one that I used to go to, a different one. And we hung out there for about an hour and a half. And that's it. I mean, I came home. I did laundry. I put it out on the line, and because I don't have a dryer, I put it out on the line. I left it there overnight because it was still damp, and I just heard it rain, like it was coming down pretty hard. So my clothes are wet again. And so I'm not happy about that. What else? What else? Oh, I found some furniture on on Temu or Timu. I didn't know they had furniture on Timu, so I found some furniture, and it's all like those sofas that convert into a bed, and I think I'm going to buy one right now. Whenever I can, I'm gonna buy one. Until this room is redecorated completely because I'm getting rid of the bed, or at least putting it in another room because the dogs have chewed a big hole in the bed. They chewed a big hole. And it's probably my fault because they were bored, but I'm busy on Saturday and Sundays. Like, I barely have time to do anything because I'm out. And the dogs were here alone, and, you know, they got bored. So, uh, but I figure with furniture that converts from a little sofa to a little bed, I might be able to put some of those furniture covers on, and they can chew on those and not reach the sofas. So that's my idea, and I hope it works out because I really want to redecorate this room. Like, I barely did anything with it. I put a bed in here, I put a chair in here. They ate the chair. They I don't know. It's like it's a mess, and right now I'm getting tired of it. I didn't even put any decorations on the wall. No artwork, nothing. And that's not like me. So, it's just, it's kind of depressing to be in here. So I'm going to change it around and make it my own. This will be the first room. Well, this was the first room that I tried to make my own, but it didn't really work. So I'm going to try again to make it my own. I've been kind of staying in this room. I go into the other parts of the house, but it's just like I feel like it's not my house. I feel like uh because I guess I lived here with my mother's roommate and my mother for so long. I feel like it's theirs. And I miss my mother somehow. And I haven't taken her artwork down or anything off the mantle that's hers. So it was hard to get rid of the furniture, but we had to. So, anyway, now I'm on this room. I'm going to start with this room little by little and really decorated in my style. I think I'm gonna start with painting the walls beige. It's kind of beige just now, but I think I'll go with a beige. And I think instead of doing like a border, I think I'll just paint like a tan or a reddish tan line around the whole room on top and in the corners going down and on the baseboards. So it'd be like um well, you can imagine. I and I've never seen anyone paint the corners, but I'm going to. And that's very creative. And that's one of my men. So I don't, I'm just thinking out loud, and I think that's what I'm gonna do. And I still haven't put the code on the wall that I mentioned putting on the wall so many years ago. I just feel like I've been in this. I don't know. I mean, I was taking care of my mother, and that was fine. But since she left, it's been a year and a half since she left. I still haven't done anything. So I have to break out of the rut. And I figure redecorating would be, a nice way to start breaking out of the rut. And so that's that. What else? You know, I uh I know for sure I'm voting for Trump. And but I'm glad there is a woman running for president and she's a minority. I'm glad, but I don't side with her politics, so I have to vote for I'm voting for Trump because I believe, in what he did for the country the first time he was president, and I believe he's going to do for this country even more and even better things than he had done the first time around. So, but, you know, good that we've progressed enough that women can run for president and not just a woman, but a minority woman. You know? I'm glad. Um, so that's that. And I don't know, there's something flying around here. I hope it's not one of those waspy things. Oh my gosh. There was a there was a big bug. Speaking of waspy things, there was a big bug about this big on the back window of my car, and I looked at it from one side and it looked like a bee's body, but the wings are black and about this long. And just like they were like a wasp's wing, but it was black. So I'm like, oh my gosh, what is this in my car? What is this in my car? I opened all the car doors and eventually, I feel terrible, but I killed it, because I can't drive around with that in my car. So it wouldn't fly out. I tried to get it out of the car, but it wouldn't fly out. So I eventually just killed it. I feel terrible, but I don't know. It looked really scary. It looked really scary. And if it stayed in the car, it would have owned the car. I would have just let it have the car because I couldn't deal with it. Anyway, so that's that. What else? Oh yeah, so I'm glad that we have a woman running for president I think that's a I think it's good. It shows that we've progressed a lot, you know. I wasn't in favor of Hillary Clinton when she ran, but I was glad that a woman made it as far as she did, you know. So now we have another woman, and I'm not in favor of her either, but uh, but I'm glad. I'm glad it's happening, you know. So that's that. I uh, I I think I'm just procrastinating. I don't know why I can't paint. Like I'm just like I started off by saying, okay, I'm going to bring the other table down, my table that I use for painting. I'll bring that table down and switch it with the table I have in here. And that way I can set up my paints and not worry about getting paint on the table. Um, and I just haven't done that. And part of the reason is because I saw a brown recluse in my attic, and the table's in the attic, and I don't want to go back up there. And I'm afraid, and she has nothing to worry about. There are no more spiders in the house. Okay, okay. I still don't want to do it. I mean, the table's light. Don't get me wrong. I don't need anyone to do it for me or help. The table is very light and easily manageable. But I still, just because I saw that spider and I looked it up online, and when I did, it said that they can live through winters. So I don't know. So I was happy when spring came, and I'm like, oh, good, it's dead now because the winter was cold, but well, my men say it's not there anymore, so it's not there. I'll just have to trust them. My mind will trust them, but my heart will not go near it. So I don't know. Or my heart will trust them, and my mind will not go near it. One of the two. Anyway, so but you know, I'm not saying this about anyone in particular. I've talked about the entertainment industry, and what I see going on and all that, and I don't know. I don't know. I in the past I probably would have been a fan of a certain singer, but I don't know. I don't know. I just all these singers, all these especially the female ones, just they put their sexuality out there. And it's like, there's the lyrics, the dancing, the music, all of it. All of it is just so it's raunchy. It's raunchy is what it is. And you know, it took me a long time to really let go of the entertainment industry unless it's clean. So, you know, I'm not saying that anyone who listens to that stuff or is entertained by these things, you know, is wrong. I'm just saying that I don't do it. I don't partake in it anymore because, I just it's not right for me. And it really isn't right to put that out into the world, because it's so influential on so many people. So, there we go. Anyway, and then I want to say, yes, when I met with my friend, I'm going back to that. When I met with my friend, I took a few coins to see if he wanted to buy some, and he bought just like two or three of them, well, a few of them, and I gave him a really, really good deal on them. So, uh, I hope he's happy. I hope he's happy and he gets lots of money from those coins. And if he watches this, Anthony, I hope you get a lot of money from the coins. So, anyway, And I'm not gonna say what they were, how much they were, all that. I'm not saying that. All I know is that I gave them a really good deal on all the coins. That's it. And the dogs. Now I'll talk about the dogs. My sister put a doggy door in her house, and the little one took to it right away. I mean, she didn't need any training, you know. My sister threw a treat outside. She just jumped through the doggy door to get the treat. She jumped back. She jumped out. And then the other one, she had to push out. And then I came over and I pushed him back in. We gave him treats each time. And then we left him for a little while. And it was so cute. It was so cute. The little one kept jumping out, looking at him, wagging her tail, and then jumping back in, like kind of trying to train him to jump into the doggy door. We left it. I left it. I don't know if my sister's gonna continue because it's already 9:15 at night. But I left it. I left when he would get close to the doggy door, and if you pulled his paws in, he would jump through. Like, he'll do the rest. You just have to get him started. So hopefully he'll get really used to the doggy door and use it. Hopefully he'll use it, because they are pains in the neck. Trust me, they always want to go outside. They want to live outside and play outside, and they're not dumb dogs either. So when they get warm, they want to come inside, and they know. So, and my sister, as you may know, is disabled and cannot walk that well. So, like, over and over again. I mean, she can walk. She's fine walking. But over and over again to open the door, then go sit down in the living room, then go open the door, then close the door, then, oh my gosh, it gets to be too much. Trust me, I'm in a room here, and the door's close by, and it still gets to be too much with these dogs walking back and forth, walking back and forth. Anyway, the last thing I want, well, there may be a couple more things, but I'm going to talk about my scapular. I am so glad I was able to find a new scapular because, you know, it's like a symbol of, well, it means a lot. And what it really means is that if you die wearing the scapular, if you have it blessed by a Carmelite priest and you die wearing the scapular, and but it's not just as simple as that. But if you die wearing the scapular and you prayed the rosary to the Virgin of Mount Carmel for I don't know how long, whatever, you won't go to hell. You'll go directly to heaven. So, and we recommend that all Catholics wear a brown scapular because it also protects against evil. And Marissa deals with evil on a daily basis, and the scapular has helped her out so very much. So very much. We don't allow her to go without the scapular. We don't allow it. She must wear her scapular 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, all the time. She cannot take her scapular off. So we recommend the brown scapular. Have it blessed by a Carmelite priest. He'll just say a few prayers, and then you can put your scapular on. Don't take it off. Believe in the power of the scapular. Pray, pray the rosary when you can to the Blessed Virgin of Mount Carmel, and believe in it. And believe in it. You'll feel the grace. It gives grace. You'll feel the grace, and you'll be protected against a lot of evil. Yeah, because One time I was sitting in my sister's house. This is when she had a puppy. Oh my gosh, little Diego. This is when Diego was a puppy. Play in heaven, Diego. Anyways, when Diego was a puppy, I went over there. I would go over there during the day and just check up on him. And I put him in the kitchen for a second, and I closed the door, and I went to sit down, and he and someone opened the door. Like I saw the doorknob turn, and the door just opened by itself. So then I'm like, oh my gosh, what the heck? Now I'm dealing with some sort of entity. And then I was sitting on a sofa, and I felt like some type of energy, some type of just buildup, and the TV was on, and it turned to the snowy kind of TV, like in I forgot the name of the movie. Anyways, it turned snowy, like it wasn't on the right station. And then all of a sudden, I felt something come towards me, and it was like a big, powerful force. It came right at me, and then boom, it stopped. Like something stopped it. It stopped it completely, and then it went away. And I believe that was my scapular. Anyway, so I just wanted to share that story. You know, I believe in Jesus. I can't say how much I love him because there are no words for everything that Jesus and the Holy Family and everyone in heaven, because I pray to them, and God, the Holy Trinity, everything, but mainly Jesus. Mainly Jesus. You can't go wrong trusting Jesus. Alright, and on that note, I'm going to end this vlog, and I'm going to say I hope everybody watching has a great evening tonight and a great day tomorrow, and things go your way. Alright, bye.